What's good, everybody? I'm Blitz5. Happy Friday to you all for everybody who's listening to this video today. And if it's not on Friday and you're listening to this after the fact, hope you guys are having a great day. We're going to start this off with a lot of positivity because we got some bad news heading into this weekend on the Xbox One with the event mode. We have some good news too, but as I always learned growing up, you got to start off with the bad news first and then go into the good news, or at least it seems like a good strategy. But with this, we have this weekend's iteration of the event mode, and this is one shot, one kill again. So I am super disappointed that this isn't a Halloween specific event. They're promoting all of the Halloween stuff with the cosmetics, and then they had the poster saying the survival squad of horrors. So I thought that this was going to be this weekend's community event or event mode, war mode, whatever you want to call it. And it's not. And they had this teaser trailer that showed people chasing each other with the melee weapons and pistols. And I'm really hoping that that wasn't just a teaser trailer for teasing the cosmetics. I thought it was teasing an event. I think that's what most people were thinking. I don't know if I'm completely mistaken here and that this is just coming next weekend. But then after next weekend, Halloween's going to be over. So if there was a time to do it, I thought they should really do it now. And if I were just being critical here, the Halloween content really should have been out a lot earlier than yesterday. We're just still like less than a week away from Halloween. So I'm just confused here. I'm really bummed out because I was really planning on streaming a fun Halloween event mode, and PUBG is pretty realistic, so I thought having something kind of funny to do on Xbox One, a little bit more casual, would have been really great for the Halloween season and also just for this weekend. I don't know. So that's a big bummer for me. I don't know what you guys think. Am I totally off base on this? Please let me know down in the comments below if you guys were expecting this too, if that's what you guys thought, because that's totally where my head was at. And we are back to the one shot, one kill mode, which to me kind of was a little bit of a fail last weekend. I enjoyed playing it a little bit. I had some good games. I think I have that in the background here. I ripped this from the stream because I didn't record any directly from my Elgato, so I'm just ripping this directly from the stream. So sorry for the kind of reduced quality here. But so the good news is that they did make some improvements to this, which I feel like will help it a little bit. And what's strange enough, and what might actually help it though, is that they're releasing this only in first person mode. And they said it's due to a server side error. And ironically enough, I think this is going to make this game mode better, because if you're playing in third person, you can just camp and wait for people to move or make any kind of movement so you can see them in the ghillie suit and then just peek and shoot them. So it might make it a little bit more strategic in first person. So I actually think this works out. When I first read that comment, I was like, did they just do this and they're saying it's an error to make everyone play first person, or is there really an error here? I'm not really sure. They also made a couple different changes here. The circle has been increased by 50% to allow longer distance for sniping, which I don't think is going to be a good improvement, because people are just going to be scattered all over the place. You're not going to be able to find them. And then people are still going to just want to land into the action to get, more excitement going. They've changed the weather from rain to clear, which I think makes sense. At first, I think the developers and myself thought that if you did something like rain or made the game cloudy, that it would just make it more strategic and kind of in that sniper mode where you're like kind of crouching around and playing slow and smart because you can't see anybody. But it ended up, again, people just wanted to land really close to each other so that you could see them and shoot at them. And it was really hard to see them because everyone's in ghillie suits. And they've also decreased the max points from 150 to 100. Yeah, I don't think anybody was hitting 150 points in duos. And they increased the match time from 15 to 20 minutes, which again is, I like to play these event modes because they're quicker. So moving the time up to me is less appealing because I want it to be quicker. If anything, I'd rather it be like 10 minutes. And just be kind of a quick, really fast game mode. But maybe this is better because snipers are supposed to be slower just in general, and because they've made the map bigger, they're just slowing it down a little bit. But if anything, this might have just been better as a battle royale mode instead of a war mode. But who really knows? They could have switched it up for this weekend. And that's it. Yeah, everything else is the same here. It's on Erangel. There's no red zone. Friendly fire is disabled. There's still going to be 40 players and still basically the same loadout. Car 98, 4x scope, random secondary weapon. They did not fix that. A lot of people were complaining about the random secondary weapon because if you get the double barreled shotgun or the auto pistol, you really have a big advantage. But to me, that wasn't really a big deal. If you have the shotgun, you still can't shoot people far away, and the auto pistol shoots so fast, like you really dump that clip so quick and there's so much kickback that to me, a lot of people were missing with me with that, and most of the handguns are pretty strong anyways, so I don't really think that's a big deal. So I'm happy they just left it the same and they stayed with their initial thing there. And yeah, they changed the scoring a little bit, and that's about that. And again, the plane spawn by the planes fly by every 30 seconds. And I feel like for some of these modes, they should really just speed that up. Maybe every 15 seconds, every 10 seconds, because then you got to fly back down in the parachute. I just feel like that needs to be a lot faster. That really bums me out. When you die in this mode, it's just such a bummer. It makes it so much more slower. I feel like you should almost just instantly respawn next to your teammate or something like that. That might be too crazy. I think I overdid it there, but they should be making those planes fly by at least like every 10, 15 seconds. And I guess that's it. So even in the good news, we had some bad news. I'm not super excited about this, but I am going to be streaming it today around noon or 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Give it a try. Hopefully play with some people from the stream. And, we'll see where this goes. And hopefully we'll get some kind of announcement on more Halloween information. Maybe they're going to release it during the week. Who really knows? I'm not sure. If you guys get any more information, or if I see anything on the PUBG forums or on the PUBG Twitter, I'll obviously update this video or make another one or post something down in the comments below. So let me know what you guys think about this. And as always, thank you all for watching. I appreciate it very much. I'm Blitz5, and peace out.